Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. Well, I got some good news and I've got some bad news. Good news is I've got another video. Bad news is my computer completely crashed. I have to start over from the beginning. So, what I've been doing this past week, I've been resetting up. Everything that I had before, such as my mob tower here, um, my machinery, I've replaced. I have added absolutely nothing new that I did not have before. I did change a few things around, like I did separate my cows, my sheep, pigs. Kind of did a neat little chicken farm. And the reason you don't hear them clucking, I've got me a little sound muffler back here that I made. They're not too hard to make, some cotton and something else. The only thing different that I did not have before in my last recording was a deep storage unit. Um, I did add one of those in. I started making them before my computer crashed, prepping for the next episode, but you guys didn't get to see that. And I've kind of tweaked things around, obviously. Instead of having the addition to my building over here, I just completely took that out, lowered my orchard. I still have my farms, but moved my automatic tree farm from right on top of this hill to a little outbuilding over here. Nothing too major, but you know, I wanted to continue the series, so that's what I did. I rebuilt pretty much everything I had before for the most part. Tweaked a few things. Once I had my basics, like my tower, my machines, my tree farm, orchard, my farm, I did go ahead and build me up legitly, a little squid farm here to produce ink sacs. It's a real simple machine. You got your harvest, your rancher, power source, and export into a barrel. All I'm doing is collecting ink with them. Um, for the most part, once I got all my machines up, everything else is legit. Everything's more or less technically legit, but I've just moved them around and had to rebuild the platform and all that. Fun stuff. Um, Now, if you notice, I am holding a warp book, just to make things a little easier getting around. All it is a book and a ender pearl. You get a warp book to make the pages, paper, and an ender pearl. But we can get that into that a little later. Um, Now, if you look up there, yeah, I did make a platform, you know, as I was building. I do remember having the angel blocks and flight potion, which I have again. All I did was completely redo the first chapter. As you know, as you can see, I haven't really done anything else that I already had done, but we'll get into that here, in a little bit. But what I'm planning on doing today, I want to get into the steel powered flight. Um, Now, getting reason I want to get into steel powered flight is because I want a reactor. You know, awesome power source. Combine that with a tesseract, I can have power all over the place. I can get rid of these ender generators unless I want extras, out and about. And that's what I want to get into is the big reactors. But I also plan to get into, I think it's for the hoarding. I want to get into the digital storage. That way I can do a lot of my other quests a lot more efficiently, where I can just set up auto farms and it does everything else. Alright, well, to make the first book here, what you need is a regular book, some stone, which I'll go over to one of my igneous extruders. Oh wait, I got cobblestone. I don't need it. Whoop. Oh, another change I made was I went with the clear pipe, and now I have two vacuum hoppers running this machine. Um, when you're breaking down your ores, like from broken to crushed, in fact, let me show you. Let's see, do I have any that are up to 4? No. So I'll just do 2 of these. When you got your gold broken, gold ore, gravel, and all that, as you saw in my other videos, little thing that automatically breaks them down and puts them into the system. It's real nice sitting here, when you're just trying to go through stuff and just watching materials just pump into your system. I've done it quite a bit. As you can see, I've got 16 stacks, 22, 7, 33, just all sorts of stacks. Now you see this one with the Osium. When I was building this, I started off with the brokens and went down the list. Everything from here down was kind of randomly placed, whereas all this right here, the actual ores, are separated into, their different categories from gravel, sand, down to pulverized. So that's all good. Other than that, everything's still pretty much exactly the same. I got my 2 ender generators pumping into my energy cell, which is now feeding this row of machines, as well as the heart of my resource machine here. But again, it's pretty much you're just powering 3 pulverizers, and that's it. That's all there is to this machine, other than doing the item ducts with the pneumatic servos. Anyway, let's go over here to our almighty smelter. And for this, you just need 1 cobblestone. 1 cobblestone produce 8 millibuckets of seared stone. Yeah, 8 millibuckets of seared stone on top of a book. Right in here gets you the steelwork book. And from there, we can go on to actually making our steel and eventually get us a reactor. So let's wait for this. You know, As you can see, I actually took out all my excuse me, punji sticks because I'm trying to collect miniature hearts so I can get more health, but as well as get experience because, ow, well, that's one way to kill everything. I should have gone from the back. But regardless, you know, I'm doing it pretty much right now for experience and those red hearts. But as you can see, my storage, I've upgraded a few things, which we've got that quest done. And it's been running a while. I mean, I've been playing quite a bit just to get caught back up. Had my punji sticks in there for the longest, as well as, my machines running round the clock to get this stuff done. Anyway, seared stone, throw it on the book. Oh no, the book's covered. Bam, right there. We got our Steelworks book. Now, with Steelworks, it's quite a bit different than your smeltery. Um, but let's go complete that quest real quick so we can unlock the others. Steelworks. Now, looking at both of these, graveyard soil and yellorium dust, yellorium is going to be the more useful at the moment. Graveyard soil is not that hard to make, neither is yellorium, but I want the yellorium because I'm going with the big reactors. Alright, well, let's go see. We got a good reward bag, so let's open that up. And we got more punji sticks. Not that I need them, but okay. Let's go empty our inventory here. I need to go return that to the smelting table. Bam. Use our teleport book, get there faster. Anyway, now that we got the Steelworks book, let's see. We got two different paths to go here. We got the 3 Mile Island, which is one yellorium dust, one graphite bar. Graphite's actually real easy to make. Let's go do that real quick. Take a coal and go put it in a furnace. That's it. So we'll take that, bam, and there we go, one graphite bar. So let's manually submit. Well, yellorium dust is good, but that's actually fairly easy made. Plutonium. Let's see what that is. Blue. It is blue. I don't see it. Plutonium. Plutonium dust. That might be an ore specifically. Now we have to get later. Rutile. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Rutile. gotten through mariculture. It's part of the nether ore. Okay, well, let's go with the rutile because I don't know what else to get at this moment. We'll get our full heart there. Ooh. And we got our yellow heart, so let's get us that extra health. And another good reward bag. Slimy blood. A couple saplings, not the greatest of rewards. But, when we get into bees, that could be very useful. Speaking of bees, I do plan on getting into those here. As you can see over here, I've already got my squeezer and carpenter built up. I've even got, 4 seed oil cans, so when I get to building, which most likely, oh, excuse me, I'm going to start my bees right over here. Alright, so now reactor warm up. We have to build pretty much everything we need for a reactor, but I know from watching other ones, we have to go over the high oven to make all the steel. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Nice little short, sweet one to get you caught up with what's been going on. I do plan on record another video this weekend. Might be later tonight, might be tomorrow morning. I don't know. But we're going to get our high oven built and set up over here. This has kind of become my industrial area, whereas the other side has become my farm. But, that's just mainly, like I said, I had to completely restart from scratch, which really hurt. But I did it. So, if you guys kind of like what you see, remember leave a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because, there's going to be plenty more episodes coming up in the future. So, you guys take care and, leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see come up in future episodes, and let me know. Peace.